Welcome to Average Talks. We are two incredibly average individuals, and this is where we talk about things. My name is Justin. I am one of your hosts, and joined with me is the other host, Austin. Say hello.
Yellow.
That was a color.
You fuck. Shut up.
This is episode 9.
No, not 9. We're on episode 17.
Well, I'm choosing to say 9 because I feel like that's gonna confuse people and it'll be fun, and
No.
Fun.
No, not for the start of the episode. Well, yeah, whatever.
As you can see, I am the game that I am playing this week, or that we have shown, is it's my gameplay. It is Final Fantasy 11. Yes.
Oh Lord.
That's right, 11. It's a private server though because it was an online
How are you?
game.
Yeah, I was about to say, how are you playing this?
I think you can still play retail, but apparently no one does.
Really?
Yeah, but
Huh.
I actually do have I mean we can segue into it right now, or we can wait a little bit and I can talk about how I got to playing this.
Is this also the game that you said that you put
No.
40 hours in? Oh,
No.
okay. Okay. Well,
But that's part of it.
I kind of want to know what the 40 hours one is, but
Alright.
I want to start off by saying it's been a fucking week. This week sucks. It sucked for me.
Mine hasn't been
and-
horrible.
Luckily, the day's slowly gotten better from really shit to decent, so that's good. Yeah. All right. So why are you playing Final Fantasy 11?
Alright, so where do I start? So Riley has this friend who plays Animal Crossing. They met through Animal Crossing, and they're best friends now.
Good. Cool.
Yeah. And apparently her friend plays Final Fantasy 14. And so Valerie started, played a little bit of the free trial, being like, oh, this is, okay. And she made a character she really likes, and she seemed like she was having a good time, and because she was playing with her, or playing it to play with her friend, she also just wanted a game that we could connect with and, both play. And so she asked if I could play it too. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll try it. I've always thought that 11 was a better game, even though, I never actually played it, because I just realized I'm talking, and because of that, I'm not actively doing anything in the video. But not completely lost my train of thought. This is what happens.
Final
when I try to
Fantasy
do-
11 is better.
Yeah. Okay. So I started playing Final Fantasy 14, and it plays very much like a generic MMO, like a nowadays generic MMO.
Oh,
And,
lovely.
I kind of expected that, and so I was like, "This is all right," but I get that feeling in me where I went to Zezima mode, which
What?
if you don't know, Zezima is the legend of RuneScape. He was the number 1 player for 10 years, and his whole story was someone showed him the game, said he'd never be good at it, and then he ended up becoming the best in the world.
Lovely.
So I had one of those moments where I was just like, all right, I'm going to be the best at this game. And so I was just constantly, I put almost 40 hours into it, just being, the entire time being like, I don't even like this that much. And yeah, so I had a good time with that. It was, I'm still going to play it whenever Valerie wants me to play it with her, because I got super far ahead of her, and so I caught up a little bit on her character, but I still didn't get her to the point that I was at. So I just figured, while I wait for her to pick up the game again, because she only plays very periodically, I'll just play 11, because my brother actively plays on this private server, because he actually put more than 3 months of his life into the game, and it was the reason why he dropped out of college.
Good Lord.
Because he played between he played the retail version of Final Fantasy 11 between his sophomore year of high school to his sophomore year of college, and then he dropped out. So, yeah, he went hard in this game, and so he found the private server, and he actually goes like super hard on it, like it's like the only game he really plays, and he's always wanted me to play it, and I figured, well, if I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, actually when Valerie first started 14, my brother sent her a message saying that she was playing the wrong one. But yeah, so my plan right now is to get level 10, which is like the level at which you're like kind of or you're like able to like actually party in the game, which, you know, party, like have a party and like group up, and and then at that point I'm gonna send my brother a message being like, yo, how do I play this game? And he's gonna be like, oh, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
but
I'm happy. Good.
Yeah, right now I'm level 7, and apparently I picked the hard mode of the game.
You dumb.
I didn't realize it because I didn't know anything about the character or the races and the classes, but apparently choosing an elf boy, like whatever they call elves, I think they call them Elvon or whatever. Choosing that, except a thief, is apparently like the most difficult thing you could possibly do.
Wait, so they shoehorned elves into being rogues?
No, I chose to be a rogue.
Oh.
They actually have the lowest base dex stat, but apparently being a thief balances it out.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to the stats and all, so it was a lot of like, ooh. And
so you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't paying enough attention. I thought it'd be fine to be an elfy boy that's a thief. But
technically
not.
In D&D terms, that's like a pretty good pick, as long as you pick wood elf.
Exactly, and there's no difference between like high elves, wood elves, dark elves in this, which there is in 14, kind of. It's just like you pick elf and then you can be like light or dark, but yeah, and then just in general, so far I prefer the feel of 11 a lot more to 14 just because it's more classic MMO style. Like it's I don't know how much you know about all of the MMOs.
Not really. The only MMO I played for a little bit was World of Warcraft, and that was for like 3 weeks, and then I'm like, I'm done with this game. I'm never gonna touch it again. I don't give a damn about it.
Yeah. I would say 14's like the kind of MMO that took a lot of inspiration from World of Warcraft. Like, I don't want to say it has the same control style just because I don't remember World of Warcraft's control style, but like it's definitely like if you play like Rift or Terra or any of those MMOs or Star Wars: The Old Republic, it has that control scheme, and it has the same quest system, and everything is it just felt really generic at this point to me, which
it's not good.
Yeah, but apparently, I mean, it does have a huge appeal. Like, I remember to like certain people, there are a lot of people who love the game, and it draws me in enough to play it and not have a horrible time. But I wouldn't call it my MMO of choice. I would definitely pick 11 over it, and I would pick RuneScape above all of them.
I was about to say RuneScape is your boy, though. Like,
yes, RuneScape is.
That's your deal.
Yep.
We're gonna side tangent for a second. I'm gonna send you a picture, and I want to show you. Remember how like I paint small things, you know?
Yes.
I no longer paint small things.
Oh.
At least not as small things. Slightly bigger things. If you ignore the dirty fork that's in this picture, to the left is the tallest model that is completed. To the right is a leg of a model I'm currently making.
Oh man.
A leg.
It's a thick boy.
Which, yeah, he's a thick boy, and this is as much. So I'm painting them in segments, and this is as much as one leg I have painted currently. It's not nearly completed at all, but just that's as much I have painted of leg boy.
What version of Warhammer is that? Because that looks very.
This
robotic.
is 40K.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what
this
I
is
thought.
40K.
That looked like 40K to me. So.
If you look up a Templar Knight, That's what I'm making.
Okay, I
But
think I
I'm
know what they look like.
making a Sigmar Knight, essentially. I'm going to do them in the colors of the Hammers of Sigmar from Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So
Apparently, there's gonna be a Age of Sigmar RTS coming out.
RTS?
Real-time strategy.
Real-time strategy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't think it's your kind of game, but I just
It's not,
realized
but
I
I'll
attacked
stare.
this with like no health.
I'll look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at it, and just be like, ooh, and I'll watch people play it. Let me see.
Yeah, I have no idea what the name is or anything. I just know that I just heard that there was a thing.
I'm
looking
gonna
at what
put.
this is.
I'm gonna put a picture of what it will hopefully look like completed, or I say completed, but it's how big it will be. Into things. Also, I paid for whatchamacallit, Discord, Nitro, whatever. And
it's
now
is it worth it?
I can upload bigger files now, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the only appeal to me is that you
Bigger
can upload
files.
bigger files.
Well, if you have a GIF as your profile picture, it works.
Yeah, which
Speaking of which,
yeah.
I got a new profile picture that I will use for pretty much everything now.
Yeah, I noticed it and I was like, oh.
The friend of Valerie's. Hold on.
Yes.
I have her name.
Carla.
Carla. Yeah. Carla. I was like, here's a thing. Can you make a thing? She's like, sure. I'm like, yay. And I paid her.
Nice.
And yeah. It's very good. It's
It does.
very me.
When I saw it, I was like, that looks like a Carla drawing. But then I was like, he didn't contact Carla, did he?
Oh, yeah. No, I did. Well, I did through Valerie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She does very good work.
She does.
Yeah. All right. I have a question. The hell's Dunya? Dunya?
Dunia, I think.
Dunya.
I pronounce it Dunia.
It sounds like a race of people from the Legend of Zelda series.
I get that. Yeah, the Dunia.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Actually, no. Dunia is a planet in the thing. But what it is,
What?
is it is
All right.
2 games created by a member of the exclusively games community. One of them is like $1 on Steam. It's just a walking sim basically that just builds the world. And the world building, I have to admit that it's incredible. I love it. Like he did a great job with it. And he has just released the beta version of his like actual game that's like it takes place the beginning of the game takes place during the first game, so like you play as a different character, and
Okay.
and yeah, like the demo is basically you playing as the other character through that beginning thing, or through that first game, the time of the first game. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. And it's a Souls-like, except with the lore, it's basically you have to, it pretty much restricts you to playing as like a extremely squishy tank strength build. So you're slow and you can only like really dodge by like stepping out of the way.
Huh.
And it's really difficult to get a hang of, but once you do, it's actually
Oh man, is it fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fun, and like a big mechanic to the game is what's called the Unlimiter. It's like in the lore, it's because the character you play as is a part of like the secret police or whatever. Actually, I think he's just special police or something. But
I was about to say, secret police is something else.
Yeah, I know. but
Oh, no.
She's like a part of like some like she's basically like spec ops of the police force for this like universe or for this world, and
Okay.
And each member of that is given an unlimiter, which literally unlimits their abilities to do things like their mind and body, and so And so the options that you have are strength, stamina, mind, and I think health. And um, strength is you hit harder, stamina is you have more stamina, health is more health, and then mind puts the game in slow motion.
Ew.
And it's super OP because you can do up to ×4, and up to ×3 is usually what I just did, because once you get to ×4, it actually it counts negatively against you too. So like I don't remember I think with mind it was like stamina drained twice as fast kind of thing. And so I was like, all right, I'll stick with ×3, and oh my god. Like it made the combat super easy, and I was like, guy, like the game's OP with mind ×3. He's like, I know. He did it on purpose.
What? Why then? Just why? Because he wants to?
Yeah, like I mean, it's because a lot of it's more just a storytelling than I guess the combat. Like I mean, you can play the entire game without any combat, and it's a really interesting thing that he did. Like just because like the game is very dynamic, and even the demo that he's currently released, it has like 5 endings at this point. It's either 3 endings or 5 endings. I haven't played it since the most recent update where he either added or changed 2 of the endings. But yeah, so he so you can, if you take off like all of your armor, like so you're quote unquote naked, like you're not actually naked, but you know, it's like game naked. And
you have no
if you
defense
run around,
buffs.
yeah, you'll have only 1 HP and like you have the least amount of stamina and everything, but no enemy will attack you. They'll just tell you to like put clothes on and stuff.
Put clothes on.
Yeah. And yeah, so it's a lot of fun to just run around and like listen to all of the audio lines of everyone being like, "Put some clothes on, you pervert," and the I'm trying to menu at the same time. And now I lost my train of thought. He's apparently planning on putting an achievement into the game with for hearing all of the enemy audios with running or doing the playthrough naked. Playing through the entire game. There's also like I was trying to do a naked no one limiter no items run, which ended up being impossible, or nearly impossible due to the RNG of one of the enemies, which he has fixed. But like basically the RNG was there was basically like a 99% chance that when the enemy would heal himself, he'd instantly hit you regardless. Like there was no way to dodge it, except for like a few rare cases. And it got to the point where I was like, all right, I want to do this run, but it's really not worth it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and so, I mean, either way, like I did manage to kill every enemy, like playing the game normally, and like I did everything I possibly could in the demo, and I forgot what I was saying. One of the things that I was doing with that to be more efficient was to like fall off a part of the elevator to like get to a spot earlier, and because there's no fall damage because you're like a superhuman, and and at one point I fell in like there's like a upper level like around the like walls, like kind of just like a I guess a railing. I don't know how to describe that, but I was like there's one part that's blocked off, and when I fell off the elevator I landed in there, and I sent him a picture of it and I was like I got stuck, and he's like welcome to gay baby jail. I was like, oh, I'm a gay
He got stuck in gay baby jail.
And apparently that's gonna be another achievement is to go into gay baby jail.
I love it.
The game is on itch.io, or itch.io, whatever you want to call it, but it's called
what the hell's
Dunia.
itch.io?
It's like a online game store.
Oh, okay.
Have you not heard of itch.io?
No.
Oh, you should. It's itch.io. You should go to it. Like itch, like ITCH.
Hold on. Okay, what? How spell? Google? What?
itch.io.
Oh, okay.
It's just a game store.
Oh.
And
Okay.
like a lot of the people who put games on there, it's like a lot of times it's like games that they have in development and stuff like that. So you can donate to download the game, or you don't have to donate at all. But yeah, Dooney of the Northwood is on there, and if you would like to play that, you definitely can.
Okay.
I recommend it. Although the game does have a very hard but fairly easy to learning curve.
The Darkwood. Okay, I found it. Okay. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna hold this there. I'm just gonna leave this there and look at that later. Okay. So, what else? What's been going on?
Your house hunting has been going on.
House hunting sucks dick. I'm cursing this episode. I don't give a damn. House hunting sucks, just in general. Because we found a place. Like all of my Wednesday was I'm going to houses, calling people, just kind of thing. And we found a place. It was perfect. I was like, oh, this is like 5 minutes from my work. It's a little drive from my other people, but they don't mind it. They get a big room. I get a big room. House is perfect. We need to double check with my one roommate, but it should be fine. Call them back. It's like, hey, this is great. Is it still on sale? They're like, no. Literally 2 hours later, someone else came in and put all the money down for it. I'm like,
oh my
fuck.
God.
Like, this sucks. House hunting sucks.
Yeah.
And Lord knows we're still in a lease, and our lease is up in March, April, May, June, July. Like July 12th or something. Yes, that's Sunday. So, at some point, I'm hopefully going to be contacting you from a different house, and I have to send you a new address. So, whenever La Corona is over, or the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. So, speaking of which, did you see that, like, some of the Backstreet Boys reunion tours stuff is slowly going away? I say slowly, but the curve is flattening, but people are still dying, or at least getting tickets.
Yes, but because of that, like now that everything's opening, Valerie was telling me that sciencey people are predicting that in either June or July, there'll be up to 3,000 people dying per like day or week or something like that. Like a lot of people are going to be dying because everything's reopening.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be Spanish Flu Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. Like, I agree with her and the scientist people.
Yeah.
So, yay.
So yeah, we're gonna still be staying inside.
Yeah, we're gonna be inside. You know what does happen though? I get to play D&D this Thursday.
Ooh.
You have no idea how much I want to play fucking D&D this Thursday. Like, yeah, it's a lot of people crowded around my table, but we're all safe. And if not, people wear masks. I don't know. I don't give a damn. But I finally get to play my old man Finn again and probably die. Probably, because we're going into a boss fight, and I'm just like, oh god, death approaches. What shall the old man do?
Really
Yeah, mostly. But a part of me being able to go in, part of Backstreet Boys reunion tour, finally, or at least people are opening up again. I got to sit at a pizza place, like
Which pizza place?
Blaze Pizza,
Ah, okay.
like across from my work.
Yeah.
I was like super happy. I was like, oh, I get to sit down at a place that isn't my car or my work. And like sitting down, I just felt like so relieved.
When was
like
this?
so happy. Like,
When did you sit at a place? Was this yesterday or?
this was Monday.
Yeah.
Or not Monday. Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, it's when everything like reopened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so nice. I was the only one. I was like just sitting down. I'm like, I have this whole place to myself.
It's like happily
This is
sitting.
awesome. Yeah. dude, like I was kicking my feet and everything. I was like a kid at a candy store. I was just like, yay, I'm sitting down. No one's bothering me. Today is a good day. Like, you don't know how much that means to me. Like, I can sit down at a place again. Feels so good. I did, like, wash everything down with a washcloth and, like, a little bit of water. Just because I'm like, no corona. But, hopefully. Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it's that day, yeah.
Yeah. I sold a fuck ton of tequila. A metric fuck ton.
Oh, that reminds me, if for whatever reason you want to, you or, like, people you know are wanting margaritas, the How to Drink YouTube channel has a really good margarita recipe that I use, and every time I do, people are like, holy heck, this is a great margarita.
I don't drink margaritas.
Yeah, I don't either.
I've never had one and probably won't ever have one.
I don't like tequila. It tastes like trash to me. Like literal, like the smell of garbage. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah. There are, I've tried some tequilas that aren't total garbage fires. So, I don't know. I might have to show you those at some point.
Apparently, the ones that I've tried are good tequila, and I have not liked them.
What have you tried?
1800 silver, and which is like a decent tequila, and then what was the other one? I don't remember the name of the one that we have. It's actually like a
Patron?
No, like the one that we have is on the more expensive side.
Casamigos?
What's the name of our tequila? Do you know? It's a I was gonna say it's a white bottle. That doesn't help. It has a black label.
White bottle,
or
black
by
label.
White bottle I mean clear.
Okay, clear bottle, black label.
I want to say it's L something.
El Jimador? El Mayor? Maybe?
Valerie's saying El Español Blanco.
Español.
Wait, Espolon. Espolon.
Oh, Espolon.
Yeah.
Oh. It's okay.
According to people, it's great. It's like one of the best.
Nah, Casamigos.
By one of the best, I mean, for... it's at the $30, $40 tier.
Well, like, Casamigos is, like, that's the thing. If you're going to spend money on tequila and you're not making margaritas and you're going to make other stuff like that, you want to spend more than $30.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you want to spend $50 or something. Like, Don Julio is probably the lowest I say you should go, which is $56.
Yeah, that's liquor in general. Like, if you're not gonna mix it, you should definitely put a decent amount of money into it. Unless you have, unless it's like with like certain whiskeys, like Maker's Mark, like its claim to fame is being cheap and high quality.
I like Maker's Mark.
It's good.
Maker Mark good. I think I might have some while we record. No, I have to be sober for after this. Have to be sober. Okay. But yeah. Anything else to talk about?
The cow hive. But also I ask for you to make a death counter for me in this if you want to actually watch through it, because this is gonna be like the 4th time that I've died already. I tried to I bought a sword, and this is the kind of game that actually has like different skill levels for each weapon.
Oh no.
And so it basically put my damage equal to what it was at with the daggers, which I changed from a sword because daggers didn't do a lot of damage. And now I was just I aggroed an enemy, and it's chasing me. I have 1 HP, and I'm trying to run back to the thing. Potions are too expensive, so I can't heal myself.
What you're telling me is you've died. This is number 5.
It might be. I'm actually really close to the exit, and I haven't gotten hit.
Ah, lovely.
Oh my god, I have 1 HP. I'm about to make it. What my fear is I'm gonna stop to go through the area, and then it's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna come out of the area or come to the next area dead. Oh, I didn't. Perfect.
Good.
All right. Now I get to heal.
I have to sync somewhere in your damn game. Damn it.
There's been a few times where I talked about being, early on where I talked where I like zone out because of where I'm standing
true.
still because I'm talking.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Yo, cow gif.
Yes.
Cow gif. I love that gif. I love that gif a lot. But you know how hard it is to make an hour-long video out of one gif? That's essentially only one frame or 2 frames.
Yeah.
Justin, did you know what I'd have to do? I made a whole other document. I Control-C and Control-V'd hundreds of times to get the length of an hour. And deciding, hey, I'm just going to render that and make that our video. Which I did. And you know how long that took me?
More than a day. Or by more
An
than
hour.
a day, I mean, yeah.
It took an hour to render that. You know how long it takes me to render an episode?
An hour?
30 minutes.
Oh, to render. I was thinking to make it.
No,
Or to,
not,
yeah.
not to make, to render. Literally tell the computer to do a thing.
Get a faster processor.
No. I need to. I want to, but that's a different story. I might make a computer. I don't know. I feel like making a computer. But I have probably a $2,000, maybe $2,500 budget in mind. But I want to move.
That's
I want to
perfect
get
for a computer.
Yeah. I want to move. I want to get a new car, and then I'll get a computer. That's
fair.
the order of operations. So the car is going to take a lot of my money. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, cow gif, pain in my ass. I told that bitch to render. I took a shower. I went grocery shopping. I came back, still had 20 minutes. God damn.
Oh man.
Goddamn cow gif. This is probably gonna be a short ass episode, cause I got things to do. I still want to go take a shower. Like, oh god, it's gonna be a short episode. Oh, we're switching into the entertainment section because I want to talk about this game. I've been playing Remnant from the Ashes.
Is that
It's
the
good.
game that you said that you were gonna gift me and we were gonna play together? I'm not expecting you to gift me and play.
No,
back.
that's Minecraft.
No, there was a game that like you sent or you referenced like when we said they were gonna be streaming. You were like we're gonna play this game and
Yeah, Minecraft.
it wasn't Minecraft.
It was gonna be that one. Yeah,
No.
it was Minecraft. Minecraft
No, but-
Dungeons.
No, or, yes, there was Minecraft Dungeons, but then there was another one that was like a more immediate game. I'm pretty sure it was Remnant from the Ashes.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think it was.
Go look it up.
It's something. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a
We have
t-shirt this
archives.
time.
We'll look at shit later. But it
Yeah, it was.
was Remnant.
Yeah.
Whoops.
No, it's not
Well,
a big deal.
See, I already gifted it to my buddy Drew and Colin.
I'm not upset. Like,
I know you're not upset, but I gave it to them because I see them more and I talk to them
I see
more.
how it is.
No offense. What? It's just what happened. And we started playing it and it was good. We went through the entire story. Good game. Hunting rifle OP. So if you ever get the game, hunting rifle OP, just stick with the hunting rifle.
I mean, hunting rifle's always OP in every game.
Well, because, like, alright, so we didn't think there were fully automatic guns in the game up until Colin found an SMG and then I found an assault rifle. And the assault rifle is fun, but it only has 23 bullets and it essentially shoots like 22 millimeter when it comes to like damage.
You mean 22 caliber?
Yeah, 22 caliber. Did I say millimeter?
You did.
I said millimeter.
It's like that.
Millimeters.
Wait,
That's a
you
big
seen,
gun.
Have you seen that
That's a
meme
big gun.
with it's a Walmart sign saying like we're no longer selling like talking about the ammos, like common ammo, and like it says like 9mm and like things like that, and then it goes up to like 357mm, and then it's always like a picture of like a rail gun or something like that.
No, but that's perfect for my fuck up. Yeah. No, but still. It It's good. I like it. The one thing that I do find it's a little bullshit on is ammo. Just ammo size and how much ammo it takes to kill enemies. And it's like with a hunting rifle, you just aim at their head or their weak spot, pull the trigger twice, and they're dead. While you have a magazine of 10. So essentially, you have either 10 kills or 5 kills in one like mag, and you only have essentially 5 mags or 50 rounds. So I say mag, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just capacity. And as long as you put some skills into like quick reflex, the reload time becomes nothing. So like yeah. But good game. Recommend. After the story mode, you unlock a mode that essentially is like adventure, and you just keep going through, and you find a lot of stuff that you missed during the campaign, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What you been doing? What'd you do last? How's work? I meant to ask how's work.
Great.
Good.
Trying to think. What's going on? We have caught up with the requests that we have gotten in. I'm on the very last video, which is, oh man, it's rough to get through because it is.
Oh wait, have we found the gore?
No, God, that'd be interesting.
All right, we're on week 2.
This is it's captive wildlife stuff, so that's like apparently its whole like its own like branch, and it's just an old guy rambling about like his problems with previous officers being like corrupt and all. Like I wouldn't say corrupt, but like apparently the dude was basically like making up laws and like saying that he was breaking them and stuff like that. And he's just rambling about this for 2.5 hours.
Jesus.
And so it's just sitting through it. There's nothing to redact. I've already watched one of the officers because there's 2 officers. So this is 5 hours of video, and I have to watch it all. And I know that I don't have to redact any of it. And it's just him rambling. Like, I mean, there's like a very quick inspection at the beginning. You get to see like a tiger and a bear and a baboon and like just the things that the guy has, and then which he has all legally. Like he owns a facility that's like for rehabilitation and yeah.
I was about to ask, is this Tiger King 2.0 Florida edition? Like
it's like Tiger King except without any of the fun.
Oh. Shitty Tiger King.
It's just some dude rambling about how people be on his balls. People be breaking his balls.
People be breaking his balls. Please tell me he says that.
No, I wish.
Damn it. That'd be perfect.
Oh wow, so I suddenly hit a lot harder now that I've actually trained up my sword.
Lol.
It's actually really nice.
Good. Alright.
But yeah, other than that, or now the big thing is apparently we're gonna have I'm gonna have a big lull in the things that I have to do, because my job is literally just doing the public records requests and redacting the videos. That is the primary function of my job, and then in addition it'll be like just kind of on the side, maybe doing some tech support for the cameras for people and just like little things here and there. But now there's none of that for me to do, so my supervisor is basically just like, yeah, what we have to do is find something that you can do, like you can learn, and we can apply it to what we're doing now. And so our big challenge is that we have to make like pretty much a spreadsheet that's going to be like referenceable so that we know when we've done, like when we've redacted a video. And I was able to realize not only can I learn like Visual Basic scripting with for Excel, but that I could also learn Python for the task automation, and I mean that's plenty of stuff right there, and I think I figured out that I can learn something else, but I have more than enough things that I can just learn and apply to work and be perfectly fine, and I'm gonna have a blast doing it because I'm getting paid to to learn the things that I've been meaning to learn in my spare time anyway.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That sounds like you're fun. So
Pretty
there.
heckin' great.
Yeah. Yay.
The other thing I've been doing besides playing Final Fantasy 11 and 14 is just watching Community. We got through season 4. Valerie didn't mind it. I'm still not a big fan. It watching it again, it's not as bad as I thought it was when I first saw it. But which, if you don't know, the drama with season 4 is the show was created by Dan Harmon, but he was fired at the end of season 3. And so when they brought back season 4, they had some other writers try to do it. And what ended up happening was the show had like the formula for the episodes, but it didn't have the magic that Dan Harmon gave to it. And so like certain things aren't written as well, and like it just feels really awkward. Like it was to the point that people were demanding that, because the whole thing is like they're in college and each season is a year like in college, and they were demanding that they redid the 4th year for season 5.
Damn.
But
how do you redo the 4th year? Do you just like they all fail and then just restart?
Yeah, it could have. I mean, the actual season 4 is only the first semester of it, so they very easily could have been like, oh, by the way, you have to redo this semester, and then they would be like, oh, grumble, grumble, and then it'd be fine.
Just redo it.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy rewrite.
Yeah, but they ended up not doing that. But yeah, so and then Dan Harmon comes back in season 5 and season 6, so it's not like it's fun again, I guess. But yeah, so like it's always like throughout the entire thing, I was just telling Valerie like I hate season 4. I don't want to watch season 4. and yeah, she didn't mind it. What?
Did they get Dan Harmon back in season 5?
Yeah, he's back in season 5 and 6, and I think in season 6 the Russo brothers are back to directing and producing it.
Cool. That's good.
Which actually, what I didn't realize is, or actually the reason why the Russo brothers left was because they had to, or they were filming, or they were directing, the Captain America Winter Soldier. And actually, a lot of the Community actors are in, if not Winter Soldier, like some of the other like Marvel movies that were directed by them around that time. And it's really interesting because like we actually just watched a video with or not a video, an episode of Community where Abed, who's like the like movie nerd guy with Asperger's kind of person,
okay,
and in a very quick scene, like it's like a montage of like things happening all at the same time, there is a very like quick pan or like to the TV with like he's like with a girl like watching a movie or watching a show, and what he's watching is Rick and Morty. And it was season 1 of Rick and Morty had released that year. And yeah,
that's cool.
So yeah, that's, and yeah, apparently they all like kind of keep in touch, and that's always a fun thing to see.
That's cool.
Oh, also there might be, or a Community movie might actually be happening soon because Sony has now contacted a few of the actors like with an interest in it, and the whole thing with Community, like with the community,
Community squared.
And like it was a thing that started being pushed after one of the Abed, he's referencing like the show The Cape or something like that. It was like one of those shows that just had a single season, and he was like a huge fan of it, and he says 6 seasons in a movie, and so it became a thing among the community for people to say 6 seasons in a movie. So like after season 5 the show wasn't renewed with NBC, and so like a year or so went by, and then the news came out that season 6 is going to be a thing on Yahoo's now defunct streaming service. And they're
you
like,
moved away from the microphone.
Yeah, Valerie came to need
Mhm.
attention.
Ah.
It's okay. You're okay. She's dying. Oh, she hit the mic.
It's okay.
But
Tell her it's fine.
Austin says it's fine. But yeah. So when that article was like a thing, like when that was announced, the article was like, now all we need is a movie, and now the movie might actually be happening,
Lol, yes.
and that's gonna be really exciting. But
Nice.
what they were saying, like I've been reading like interviews with the actors and all about the possibility of it, and one of them was like the hardest part's gonna be Donald Glover because he's the busiest person of all of us.
Yeah.
Because childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Which yeah, he actually leaves in season 5 because his rap career started taking off.
Oh, well. Maybe he comes back. That'd be good.
I don't remember or he doesn't permanently come back in the show, but he'll probably be coming back in the. If there is a movie, he would come back definitely.
Okay. Nice. There's a topic I want to get into, but I think I need to save it for next week because we're getting close to our time. So yeah.
Zach, Valerie also suggested that I should mention the show Midnight Gospel, which is on Netflix, that we watched. We
Was it
watched
good?
the first episode. It's like think like Rick and Morty, but like without it. The art style's slightly different, but it's still like the like multi-dimensional like planets and all. And it's just like the, from what it seems like, it's like this guy who has a show, like a radio show or like a podcast, where he goes to like different versions of Earth and just like does stuff. And the first episode was like he goes to an Earth with a zombie apocalypse, and he just has a super deep conversation with the president about doing drugs.
What the fuck? Sounds great.
She said the way that he signs off is the way is how we need to sign off, and I forgot how he does it.
How does he sign off?
Oh, yeah. He had one listener, and so he like thanks that single listener or something like that, and confesses.
Who's our single listener?
I don't know. He doesn't say them by name.
Oh.
Heck, does he? No, no.
What does he call them? Like Bob?
I don't know.
Well, shit.
Well, if you were in my lap and I can't play the game, which is being recorded for the day.
Well, let's just end it. Wow, this is a small one because we don't have news. It's all Corona shit.
Housekeeping, go quick.
Thank you for making it to this far in the Average Talks episode 17 podcast.
Anyway.
Huh? Yeah, this can't be the end. Fuck it, it's the end. We skipped everything. We did banner and entertainment all in one. There is no news segment. There is no TED Talk. Fuck TED Talk. All right. Thank you for making it to episode 17 of the Average Talks podcast. We haven't been going that long. You were expecting an hour. We gave you 50 minutes. Deal with it. We're kidding. I don't know why I'm getting so aggressive with this, but thank you for making it this far. If you like us, hit like, share us with your friends, family, dog, whoever. You can find us at Average Talks Podcast on Average Talks Podcast thing. Hold on.
Yes.
I have notes for this.
At Average Talks Podcast.
At Average Talks Podcast for our Instagram. If you have questions, send it to our averagetalkspod at gmail.com. Again, that's averagetalkspod at gmail.com. Discord link is also below. My Twitch for my streams is also below. So is Babatosh, who does our intro. Also Valerie's Twitch, which she does Animal Crossing content. Go see her, and also see the waff of Justin. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for again. Justin, sign us off.
Oh God. We are Average Talks. We are two incredibly average individuals. when I said that last thing, I went from one side to the other of my mic, but then I realized that I'm not recording in stereo, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.